Who is Allah? Who is Allah? The best definition I can give you is quote to you Surah Ikhlas, chapter number 112, verse number 1 to 4.
Say, He is Allah, who is one. Allah, the eternal refuge. He neither begets nor is born, nor is there to him any equivalent.
It's mentioned in the Quran, Kul huwa Allahu ahad. Say He is Allah one and only. Allahu samad. Allah the absolute eternal. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. He begets not nor is he begotten. Walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. There's nothing like Him. This is a four-line definition of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Any human being, any person says so and so candidate is God. If that candidate fits in this four-line definition, we Muslims have got no objection in accepting that candidate as God. Four-line definition. First is, say He's Allah one and only. Allah the absolute eternal. He begets not nor is he begotten. Walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. There's nothing like Him. For example, some people say Bhagwan Rajneesh is Almighty God. Let us put this Rajneesh to test. First test is Kul huwa Allahu ahad. Say He's Allah one and only. Was Rajneesh one and only? Was he the only man who claimed divinity? There are hundreds of them, and in this country we have thousands of men who have claimed divinity. He's not the only one. But Rajneesh Bhaksri said no, he's unique. Let's go to the next test. Allahu Samad. Allah the absolute eternal. Was Rajneesh absolute eternal? We know from his biography, from his autobiography, he was suffering from asthma, from diabetes, from chronic backache. Imagine Almighty God suffering from asthma, diabetes, chronic backache. Third test, Lam yalid wa lam yulad. He begets not nor is begotten. Bhagwan Rajneesh was born in Madhya Pradesh. He had a father and mother. In 1981, he goes to America, USA, and he takes thousands of Americans for a ride. In the state of Oregon, he starts his center and calls it as Rajneeshpuram, his village. Later on, the American government arrests him and put him behind bar. Rajneesh says, the American government slow poisoned me. Imagine Almighty God being slow poisoned. In 1985, the American government kick him out of the country. He comes back to India in the same city, Pune, and he goes back to his center, which is now called as Osho Commune. And if you go to the Samadhi of Rajneesh, it is mentioned there on the Samadhi, Bhagwan Rajneesh, Osho, never born, never died, but visited the earth from the 11th of December 1931 to the 19th of January 1990. They forgot to mention in his Samadhi, he was not given visas to 21 countries of the world. Almighty God coming in this world to visit the world and requires visas to go to different countries. And the last test, Walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad, is so stringent that no one besides the true Almighty God can pass. The moment you can compare God to anything, He is not God. We know Rajneesh, like the human beings, had a beard, one nose, two eyes, 2 ears, 2 hands. The moment you can compare God to anything in this world, He is not God. Walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. There is nothing like Him. So this is a four-line definition of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala given in the Quran. Whichever God you are worshipping, brother, put that God to the test of Surah Ikhlas. If that God passes, that is the true God. Otherwise, it's a fake God. Everything has a creator who created God. If anyone says everything has a creator, it is a wrong statement. Every created thing has a creator. The definition of God is He is uncreated. The moment you say who created God, He is not God. The definition of God is He is uncreated. Suppose a person comes and asks you that, brother, my friend John, he was admitted in the hospital. He gave birth to a child. Can you guess, was it a girl or a boy? Can you guess? Try it out. Guess. Brother, can a man give birth to a child? There you made a mistake. Same way you made a mistake by asking who created God. So it was, a man cannot give birth to a child. So where's the question of a girl or a boy? So when you're asking who created God, God by definition, Allah by definition is uncreated. The moment you say who created Allah, He's not Allah. Walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. There's nothing like Him.